Good morning, everyone. We hope you've had an excellent time at our Susan G. Komen North and West Texas virtual More Than Pink Walk celebration. My name is Heather Wagaman, and I am the Community Development Director for Komen North and West Texas. So throughout this morning, you've heard us talk about the pillars that make up our mission. You've listened to doctors talk about breast cancer during a pandemic, and maybe even went out and got your steps in. Now, I have the pleasure of introducing you to some of the people who make a huge impact on our organization. These people I'm about to introduce to you are our top fundraising individuals, teams, and team captains from our largest teams. They work so hard in the months leading up to the walk, getting their team excited, hosting individual fundraisers, and letting people know about our event. And I am very excited that I get to brag on them now. So first, let's kick it off by recognizing our largest teams. Our largest friends and family team this year is Hispanics for the Cure. They had 31 team members register for their team this year. And our largest community organization team is Sisters of Shiloh, and they had 21 members of their team register this year. Hey, Carol. Hey, Venus.
Hi.
Congratulations from all of us to you all. I just wanted to ask and see, obviously, you guys have been longtime supporters. If you have any thoughts or if you want to share with us why it is so important for you and your teams to join us this year.
You're talking to Venus, right?
Yes, either one of you.
Okay, I've always been motivated for this. It's been a passion of mine for maybe more than 20 years. Have family members that has been affected by it, and it's just my mission.
We appreciate you. Carol, did you have anything that you wanted to share?
Same as Venus. We've been doing this for my sister since the 90s, and we'll just keep doing it in her memory. And we have friends also affected with this now. So, and I have several daughters and granddaughters and a great-granddaughter. So we want to find a cure before they get to that age.
Completely understand. Well, we appreciate you two leading your team's recruitment efforts, and we're excited that we get to celebrate with you guys this morning. So thank you guys for joining us, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. And we're going to keep it rolling with our next category. So still with our largest teams, these were our 3 largest corporate teams. So our 3rd largest corporate team is Texas Instruments. They had 192 team members register for their teams this year. Our 2nd largest corporate team is Bank of America. They had 457 team members register for their teams. And our largest corporate team is our United Regional team in the Wichita Falls area. They had 484 team members register for their team this year. So congratulations to all 3 of you. You guys are incredible. We appreciate you all so much, and similar to our last friends, we'd love to hear from you guys really quickly about why it's so important for you all to join us and rally your team around our mission. Whoever wants to go first.
Okay. Well, can you hear me through my mask?
We sure can.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm Susan Young, and I'm the coordinator for women's imaging here at United Regional in Wichita Falls. And all I like to say is it's been a pleasure, and we enjoy this event every year. It's very important to us here at United Regional to practice what we preach, and we begin by doing that right here at home with our employees. And we're very proud of having the biggest corporate team, and we will continue to be part of this event and make a difference in our community.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Susan.
Hi, this is Dawn with Bank of America. So first and foremost, thank you for the award, and thanks to you for all of your hard work and dedication to supporting all of North and West Texas. We walk or participate each year, not only from an enterprise perspective, but here in North Texas to show support for the survivors, including myself, their caretakers, friends, family, and all of our communities across North and West Texas.
Thank you, Dawn. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
connected it to us.
Any lasting notes from Texas Instruments, Holly or Carmen or Melanie?
Sorry, I needed to unmute.
That's okay.
So Texas Instruments employees love to have an impact on community, and we're so grateful for all of the hard work that you guys put in to let us be a part of such an impactful organization. So we just want to try and impact the health in a positive way of our local community.
Awesome. I love the sign. That is perfect. Wonderful. Well, we appreciate all of you, all of your efforts for leading all of your teams, and congratulations again on your placement in our largest corporate team category. Again, we just appreciate you guys. We couldn't do much of any of this without all of you. So thank you all. Alrighty, so our next group of people that we'd love to recognize are our team captains of our top fundraising teams. Team fundraising makes up a very large bulk of our fundraising totals for the More Than Pink Walk. And these team captains go above and beyond to encourage their team members to coordinate fundraisers, organize team activities, and get their team members on their participant centers, fundraising on Facebook, all sorts of things. So I would love to start with our first category is our top fundraising friends and family team goes to Pink Ladies, who has raised over $6,000, $6,402 to be exact. And our top fundraising community organization team is the Sisters of Shiloh team. So they've raised over $7,000 to date. And next, we're going to enjoy and join in our corporate team as well. So as we move forward, our third place fundraising corporate team is Quest for Breasts. They have raised over $3,000 for their team. And the second place fundraising corporate team is Sandon International. They've raised over $5,000 for their team and for our mission. And last, but of course not least, the first place fundraising corporate team is Texas Instruments. They have raised to date over $44,000 for our mission. So congratulations to all of you as we slowly get all of those team captains in. Each of your teams should just be so proud of the amount of money that they have raised this year. And I, again, would just love to hear from you all. If you are able and want to share maybe some fun fundraising activities that your team did this year, anything that you feel worthy of sharing with us, we would love to hear. Don't be shy. Whoever wants to share, or I'll call on you. That works too. Carmen, did you guys have any fun? I know I was on a call with you guys a few months ago, maybe some fun fundraising ideas that you guys have done since you're not necessarily in your offices right now. We'll see if we can unmute Carmen. Or if Carmen, if you might be able to unmute yourself.
Hey, Heather, I can
Hey, Melody.
Hi. Yeah, actually, this year, a lot of our on-site fundraising, which we do every year, we had to kind of put those on hold. So we focused more on the individual asks from our recurring donors. And even though we're not able to do a whole lot of on-site fundraising, I feel like, you know, we really got up there as far as like fundraising goes. You know, we do have some employees that support us every year. So it's just great.
Yeah, that is wonderful. Thanks for sharing that. We appreciate it. Venus, do you guys have any fun ideas that you guys might have tried different this year, or did it look different for you guys this year when it came to fundraising?
It was a little bit more difficult because our church has been shut down since the beginning of all of this.
Yeah.
I think at least about 5 months now. So everybody's pretty much working individually. I think we ramped up a lot in the last month or so.
Yeah.
But we haven't had any group fundraising that we've done. I've just been sending out mass emails
Yeah.
And I think what the rest of the team has been doing as well.
Nice. We appreciate you sharing that as well. Was there anyone else? Allison, did you maybe have some ideas or things that you guys did this year, whether it looked different or just some fun fundraising activities?
You know, early on pre-COVID, we had some ideas of doing like a wine tasting and just like a silent auction type of thing. And then COVID hit. So really we just relied on, like Melanie had said, just calling on and emailing previous donors and just asking for their continued support. So, you know, in spite of COVID and everything that's going on, everybody still, you know, showed up and supported myself and the team. And so we were really excited about that.
Awesome. And we are excited about it too. We appreciate it. And I know kind of the last question I asked our last group of award winners, if you feel comfortable or led to, we would love to hear, you know, why it is that you walked to, kind of your passion for being a team captain and supporting our mission, if anyone would like to go first. Avril, do you feel comfortable sharing maybe why you choose to walk and join in this event every year?
I'm the occupational health nurse at my company, and I'm walking for those that have been affected. I've had recently, in fact a week ago, just a young woman being diagnosed with breast cancer in her 40s. And so I'm very motivated to walk. I've lost two good friends who are in their 50s, so that's my reason for walking.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Avril, for sharing that with us. And Lucy, I know that you guys have been participating as a corporate team for a while as well. Do you feel comfortable, want to maybe share why it is that you guys walk or why you choose to support our mission?
Of course. Yeah, so for me, it's 4th year as a team captain for Quest for Breast. And it started actually when we lost a co-worker in, I think it was March of 4 years ago. And we were thinking what we can do in her memory. And then, of course, kind of this obvious choice to go with Susan G. Komen, Race for the Cure at that time. And then we continued with this, I guess it's tradition now, and memory of those who are no longer with us. And we have quite a few employees who are survivors as well. So we do it to celebrate them also.
Thank you for sharing that. We appreciate you guys. And just thank you all again. Congratulations on the awards that you all have rightfully earned. And so we'll start moving on to our individual fundraising awards as well. But thank you all again. So now it's time to recognize those fundraising individuals. So you've heard now from our team captains in our different categories. So now these fundraising individuals are each people that I'm about to recognize that have really just gone above and beyond to raise funds individually for the fight against breast cancer. So we're going to start out with the top 3 fundraising survivors. So our 3rd place fundraising survivor is Janet Tokish, who has raised over $5,000. Our 2nd place fundraising survivor is Allison Lee, who has raised over $6,000. And our 1st place fundraising survivor is Robin Bray, who has raised over $7,000. And unfortunately, Robin could not be here with us today for this award ceremony, but I am thrilled to have Janet and Allison joining us and just congratulate you all again. You know, obviously you all, both of you are breast cancer survivors, and so fundraising this event, from really talking to both of you, I know is just really important. And similar to the questions we've asked everyone thus far, we would just love to hear your reasons for why you guys choose to walk with us year to year.
Sure. This is Allison Lee. You know, when I was 37 years old, I was diagnosed with breast cancer just 3 months after my mom was. And prior to that, we had no family history. And so it came as a complete shock. And so, you know, really it's kind of 2-part. One, just education is so important. And secondly, just funding research is so incredibly important to me. I have a daughter, and if she ever faces the diagnosis of breast cancer, I just hope and pray that there will be less invasive treatment options, and that kind of diagnosis doesn't necessarily have to entail chemo and surgery. So I just really research and better options for the women of tomorrow.
I understand. Thank you for sharing that. Janet, if you feel comfortable, if you want to share with us too why you choose to walk with us.
Yes, I'm also a survivor, as you had said, a twice survivor, matter of fact. I also lost my sister, and, you know, very emotional every year, you know, walking. And with all that Susan G. Komen does for everyone, it's such a good cause. And I wished I could do more. And I just appreciate y'all so much. Thank you.
Janet, we appreciate you. And you both have done an incredible amount of fundraising. So again, we appreciate you all and we congratulate you again. And so thank you again for just your continued support. And so as we move on to our next, again, last but not least, awards category, we want to actually recognize the top 10 overall individual fundraisers. So these individuals have raised a combined $46,000 for this event, which is insane and also incredible. So I will get to rolling and we'll start with number 10. So our number 10 top fundraiser is Goja Brothers, who's raised over $2,000 for the event. Number 9, we have Miss Marie Wallace Nelson, who is actually also our number 1 fundraiser in the Wichita Falls area, who's raised over $2,000. Next, for number 8, we have Venus McGinnis, who's raised over $2,000. Number 7, we have Miss Linda Joshua, who has raised over $3,000. Number 6 is Nadine Esterman, and I know that she could not make it today, but she herself has also raised close to $4,000. Number 5, you met her earlier. She is Janet Tokash. She has raised over $5,000. Number 4, we have Joy Edwards Haynes, who's raised almost $6,000. And number 3, we have Melanie Sinclair. She has raised over $6,000. Number 2, we have Allison Lee. She has raised close to $6,500. And last but not least, our top fundraiser for this year's virtual More Than Pink Walk was Robin Bray, who has raised over $7,000. And as we mentioned, she could not be here with us today, but we have all these incredible women here joining us to celebrate their incredible fundraising efforts in such a crazy year. So just congratulations to everyone. Truly, we cannot thank you enough for all of your hard work. And does anyone who maybe hasn't gotten to share why they walk or tell us, you know, any final thoughts maybe you have on this year's event? We would love to hear it as well.
Yeah, this is Melanie Sinclair from Texas Instruments. And my mom is a 16-year breast cancer survivor, so I walk for her. And I walk so that one day maybe we'll live in a world with no cancer.
Thank you, Melanie.
Hello. Oh, go ahead, Venus.
Did Venus or Linda want to share? I didn't know who was.
Go ahead, let Venus.
Sorry.
I already did. You can go ahead, Linda.
Oh. Okay. Well, I walk for the Sisters of Shiloh team. We have a wonderful ministry at Shiloh Baptist Church, and we've been participating for many years. And for all the sisters that have been affected by breast cancer at our church, and those who have lost their lives due to the breast cancer, that is why I walk, and that's why our team walks, because we want to remember them, we want to honor them, and support our survivors. But more importantly, we also want to raise funds for finding a cure for this disease, considering the fact that it affects the African American women population at a higher mortality rate. So truly it's a passion of mine, and that's why we walk. We want to save lives.
Absolutely, very true. Thank you so much, Linda, for sharing that. We appreciate you and your entire team and everything you guys do every year.
Thank you.
So this is Goja Brothers, and I am 10-year breast cancer survivor. I am on the EdTech team, but this year I'm working for one of my friends and colleagues that has been diagnosed with breast cancer several months ago and has gone through the surgery, and now she's still going through treatment. So this year is for this young lady that works for our group.
It's very wonderful of you guys. Thank you so much for sharing that. Was there any other final thoughts that anyone of you wonderful humans wanted to share with us? We really do appreciate you guys.
My name is Marie Wallace Nelson from Candy's Courage, and I walk because of a friend of mine, Candy, who showed so much courage, and she taught me that let your faith be bigger than your fear. And I believe in miracles, so I know that one day we'll have a cure for this disease and we won't even have to walk anymore.
Thank you, Marie. Very true.
Hi, this is Joy Edwards-Haynes. I work for Texas Instruments, and I walk for my mother, Shirley Edwards, and my mother-in-law, Helen Haynes, who both died of breast cancer. My mother died in 1999, my mother-in-law in 2003. I'm encouraged that there are better treatment options available now than there were back then. But I just want to continue to do my part and honor their memories. So that's why I walk.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Alrighty, I think that about wraps up this year's awards ceremony. I just wanted to say thank you again to our fundraisers. Thanks to everyone watching this morning. Thanks to everyone who participated in the More Than Pink Walk. You all are the reason that we're able to do the work that we do in our community to save more lives and to one day end breast cancer forever. So as a reminder for all of you, fundraising will stay open until October 12th. So you still have time to get in those last minute donations and meet your individual as well as team fundraising goals and earn some really cool prizes in the process to thank you for your hard work. So now let's bring all of our winners back in for one final round of applause. I'm applauding really loud for you all. Especially super proud of yourselves. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.